Okay. It is a HIIT 4 class, which means we'll be going up and down through all 4 zones, all right? It doesn't necessarily mean we have 4 quadrants or 4 pieces of equipment. We do happen to be using that much equipment today, but the 4 refers to all the zones. So we're going to be going up really high and coming down really low, okay? Personal equipment, minivans, and speed ropes. Everything else should be at your station. We will work with kettlebells for 45 seconds and then 2 30-second body weight moves. That'll be our first section. Then we'll move on to slam balls, and we use our slam balls, 45 seconds followed by 2 30-second movements and a 30-second rest. Our third set is with our mini bands and body weight. Once we make it to that set, we have just a little bit more cardio to go, and then we get to end with all abdominal stuff in our 30-30, okay? So it's kind of how the class is going to roll. I'm going to go ahead and turn up our music and get our timer started. That clock right there is fast, just so you know. I don't want anyone to freak out about that. I know that matters, right? Some of us are working and we need to start on time. So just so you know, that clock is a little ahead. Someone must have done that on purpose. Turds. All right. Start your boxer shuffle. I just want to make sure this is. All right. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas and you're ready to shake it out. Let's go ahead, take it into a lower chest. Good. Take it into that alternating jack, a jumping jack, front jack, jumping jack, front jack. When you're ready, tiny pull. I understand this might be the first time that we're moving in 2 or 3 days. So go ahead and march your high knee pull out until those legs shake out, and then you can hop it. Take it back to booty kick. Little side to side booty kick. We need some agility today. Wide boxer shuffle. Roll back rotation. Now, this is our first opportunity to roll out that low back. So you want to make sure that you're squeezing your belly and your glutes. Good. Square it up, body weight squat. I want you to go through 4 body weight squats, and then I want you to do 6 lunges, and you can do those forward or backward. Once you finish your 4 squats, 6 lunges, then I want you to do 6 side lunges. Those 6 stationary side lunges will end with our wide stance, and we'll go ahead after those 6, go right into that wide forward fold. Go ahead and inhale, exhale in that wide forward fold, and then we're going to step our hands and feet into our down dog. Good. Kind of pedal out the calves. Good. Let's go ahead. Kick that right leg nice and high. Swing it through. Right side lunge. Now, go ahead and add some movement here. So you can rock forward and back. You can kind of rock side to side. And then we will add that twist. And then square it up, drop the back knee, drive the hips forward, reach that back hand up and over so that that stretch goes up into our abs. Good. Shift the hips, back hamstring stretch. We're going to find our way to the other side, starting from down dog, kicking the left leg high, swinging it through, adding movement within your lunge, forward and back, a little side to side. Add that twist. Then square up your stance, set your knee down, deep hip flexor. then hamstring. Now, you got your opportunity to pick your heart rate up and stretch out. Now we need to make sure that that whole body is ready to go. So you're going to come into a plank position. We're going to do 4 push-ups, 1 down dog, then 2 push-ups, then a down dog, and then 2 squat thrusters. So 4, 2, and 2. Make sure that squat thrusters feel good and you're ready to go. We are starting our very first kettlebell movement in 20 seconds. It is a double kettlebell steer swing. If you're not feeling quite ready for those 2 kettlebells, you can always modify with a regular 2-hand swing. Starting with 2 medium-sized kettlebells. Stance is narrow. Hip hinge back, reach for those kettlebells. Hike and start that steer swing. In 2, 1, here we go. Now, anytime today where we use 2 kettlebells, if you are not feeling those 2 kettlebells, take it to 1. Good. Exhale. Make sure you hip hinge, driving those hips back. And then stand tall, squeeze the butt. Good. Squeeze the booty. Then you squeeze your quads and tighten up your belly, and that stops the kettlebell. You got 10 seconds. Try to pop in a couple more. You got 3, 2, 1. Set those kettlebells down, 4-way jack. You're going to go between a jumping jack and a scissor. Now, if that hand movement is throwing you off, take the hands out. Jack, scissor, jack, scissor. And of course, if at any point you guys are like, oh my gosh, all this jumping is killing me, take it to a tap until you pull yourself together again and then add the jump. We got mountain climber push-ups in 3, 2, 1. You have 6 mountain climbers, 1 push-up. 6 mountain climbers, 1 push-up. You have 20 seconds. I will get a couple stands going. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. Well, set 1 is done. Okay? Next set, it is a double kettlebell push press. Again, if you're feeling more confident with just holding 1 kettlebell at your chest, you can. We're going to grab a medium to medium heavy pair, double clean it into rack position, then you hip hinge and press the kettlebell overhead. Front pull it back to rack. Hinge, push press, front pull back to rack. Here we go. So those kettlebells are in nice and close in front of my body in rack position. Elbows touch my sides, kettlebells are at the front. I am never like this with my kettlebell ever. I happen to be strong enough with these 2 kettlebells to be like this. Otherwise, I open myself up for hurt, damage, and injury. Tuck it in close, hinge, push. Front pull it back, hinge, push. You always want to keep those kettlebell bellies in front of the body. Yes. You got 10 seconds, keep going. You got time for 1 more. Go ahead, set those kettlebells down. We got a straight up scissor roll. You want to keep those arms nice and tall, chest nice and tall, abs in tight. Light on the toes. If your hands don't go over your head, your shoulders, whatever's going on, give them a place to be. Put them on the hips and keep that belly in nice and strong. 10 seconds. You got it, guys. 5, 4. We're going to go to an in and out squat. 2, 1. You're going to hop out, squat, hop in, hop out, squat. You can also step in, step out, squat. Step in, step out, squat. You got 20 seconds here. Nice. Hold yourself accountable for that nice strong squat. 10 seconds. Good. Nice job, Steve. 5. Good, Irma. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Walk it out. First. Yeah. All right. Next kettlebell movement, you get a little break from the super hard stuff. So you need a medium to heavy kettlebell down on the ground on your back. It is a kettlebell pull over. So you'll be nice and flat. You're going to lock your ribs down over your abs, and then you're going to reach that kettlebell overhead using your back and pull it back over. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You guys have about 20 seconds here. So think about this. It's a lying lat pullover. Lat is part of your back. It's where your shoulder blades are at, below the shoulder blades. Good. You guys got 10 seconds. We're going to come to our feet. 5, 4, high knee freeze. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Set that kettlebell down. Then you're going to come up. Do 5 high knees. Hold for a second. Loose off. Then 5. Really good. High knees. Hold for a moment. Loose off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. You get to use your jump rope in the next movement. 5 seconds. We're going to single under. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Grab that rope. So if we don't have a jump rope, you could do jumping high five. It would be safe to add an up down right now. I'll tell you when it's not. That means there's a burpee coming. If it's not safe, there's a burpee coming. If it's safe, there's no burpee. Okay? You got 10 seconds. Nice job, Sydney. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Ooh. All right. Next move is a double kettlebell seesaw shoulder press. If you got something going on with the shoulder or neck, you probably want to drop down in weight. Seesaw press, naturally, you might want to drop down 5 pounds. You will double clean them into rack position. One kettlebell starts high, one starts down low, and they pass each other in the middle, and they're constantly moving. Here we go. You really want to focus on that nice, strong breath. You want to think about how strong and powerful those shoulders are. If you're feeling tightening in your low back, widen your stance and kind of sit your booty down, or split stance it and tuck, okay? You're going to put those kettlebells down in 5 seconds. We're going to a skater hop burpee. When in doubt, do a regular burpee. Option 2, step to your right foot. Go down to the ground, perform a regular burpee. Jump up, step to your left. Full expression, stay on your right foot. Go down for a single leg burpee. Come up on your right foot. Jump to the left. Stay on that left foot. Jump forward on your left foot. There you go, 10 seconds. You get to single under in 5, 4. Nice job, Bianca. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you're either going to heel tap body weight. You're going to single under, or you're going to single under with your heel tap. $15. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. We have 2 more with kettlebells. You are either going to use 1 big kettlebell or 2 medium-sized kettlebells. It is a stiff leg deadlift. So hip hinging straight back. Keep the back flat. Keep the legs flat or straight, but don't lock the knees. Squeeze the booty at the top. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you can use your great big guy that you have, or you can use 2 medium size. You got 30 seconds. In 10 seconds, we have a switch lunge. You're going to start by stepping back, knee, knee, step back. In 2, 1, then once you get that knee, knee, you're going to make it hump, knee, knee, back lunge, knee, knee, back lunge, knee, knee, back lunge. Otherwise, back lunge, knee, knee, back lunge. In 10 seconds, we have a rolling squat jump. Option 1, regular squat jump. Option 2, roll and use your hands. Option 3, no hands. Here we go. You got 15 seconds. Nice job, Chizzy. Good work. Nice job, Dennis. Keep going. Yep, way to have a strong squat jump, Irma. Good job. Way to jump high. 3, 2, rest. Woo. Walk away from that set. Okay, this is our last kettlebell movement. You also want to drop down in weight. It is a double kettlebell, clean up, press up. Modification is to do a regular double clean, regular shoulder press. Otherwise, clean up, press up. You will clean for the belly up, press up, return. Clean up, press up. Modify with a regular clean and a regular shoulder press. 15 seconds. Nice. There you go. Get safely through this next set. We got elbow knees. In 2, 1, set those kettlebells down. Draw those knees up towards that chest. Then, when you're ready, add a hop. Make sure your torso is what's twisting. Don't bring your knee across your body. Bring your knee straight up and make your torso cross. There you go. Inner side jumps. In 5 seconds, you have to hip hinge and drop your butt in order to get high. 2, 1, you're going to hinge, explode. Try to pull those legs together and point those toes straight towards the ground. Modifications, just hop in and out. Good. Really point the toes and squeeze your quads. So you have to get really high to look like a pencil in the air. If you want tight inner thighs, you've got to really work on this one. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you get a full minute, and I know you need it. Grab a drink, I was going to say drink of water twice. Okay. After you get your drink, you can also line up your kettlebells and get them out of the way. Okay? Move your kettlebells to the front corner of your workout space or wherever they need to be. And we're moving on to our slam ball. Now, we are starting with a brace squat. So, you start with your slam ball like a goblet. So it starts close to your body, okay? And then middle ground, like a level 2, would be to press the ball out as you drop and pull it in as you come to the top. And then option 3 is to hold it out away from you the whole time. Here we go. Work that brace squat. Now, how do you know what you should be doing? Okay. You should not have, there's going to be some work on your arms, but if the ball is not the right weight for you to hold it out far and feel it in your belly, then you need to pull the ball in closer to you a little bit. Because as you hold that ball and you push it out, you should have to feel those low abs kick in order to support that ball so far away from you. Okay? So kind of play with that placement. We're going down the ground, mountain climber twist. 2, 1, here we go. High plank position. Now is when we twist that lower body. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. 20 seconds. 15. In 10 seconds, own it, guys, because you get to sit down on the ground on your butt and do sit-ups. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, roll it over, lay it down, sit up. Good. You got 15 seconds, so you guys know you want to try to not swing your arms too much, but depending upon where they're at, there's clearly going to be some movement. Just try to make your core do most of the work. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and stand it up. Are you ready? You're ready, right? You're ready for it? Okay. Overhead slam. Here's a couple pieces of advice I can give you. You hip thrust, you use your butt to pop the kettle or the slam ball overhead. That's why you follow it down. So I will hip thrust and use my butt to push the ball over my head and then throw it down. Hip thrust, ball overhead, throw it down. I use that booty to help me get it up over my head every single time. Yes. Save your arms, throw that ball down. But the only way your butt can help you is if you drop it down when the ball goes down. There you go, nice job. 20 seconds, keep going. Slam that ball, try to catch it, yes. Yes, try to catch it. Those bigger ones are harder to catch, I know. Last 5 seconds, last one. Deceleration lunge in 3. You're going to start by stepping this one out. 2, 1. Otherwise, you drop into a lunge and then hop your feet back together. Drop, together. Drop, together. Drop, together. This one is a choppy cadence on purpose. In 10 seconds, we're going to do an up-down air jack. You can step out any part of this. You can step down. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Step down and then jumping jack or hop back, hop up, air jack. Hop back, hop up, air jack. Nice job, Sedzi. 20 seconds. Keep going, Kelly. You got it. Up, down. Jump into that nice strong plank. Keep your core tight. Keep your abs tight. That plank should be fast and your body should drop like a board. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. You all right? Okay. Oh, I'll tell you about my fun little story after class. I felt old. Really old. Okay. And I mean no offense. Okay. We got slam ball arc. So very similar to this overhead slam, only we're going to pull it from the side. We're going to rainbow arc over our body and throw that ball down. If we can catch it, we're going to catch it. Throw down. Here we go. So throw really hard and catch, and then control up. That means you're probably going to come up slower because you want to maintain control of that whole body. And then you're going to slam it down and catch it. And then control it up. Slam it down, catch it. Control it up. Good, 15 seconds to 11:45. Nice job, Irma, keep going. Excellent job, Dennis. In 5 seconds, we're going to sprint, but I'm going to have you guys use the space of your square. Go to the back of your square, run forward, stop, back, pedal back. Go to the front of your square, back, pedal back. If you happen to have a little extra space in front of you or behind you, you can absolutely use it. If you want to step over a square, you can do that too. I'm going to take care of the whole floor. In this exact same space that you are sprinting in, we're going to turn and face the window and shuffle cut. 2, 1, shuffle, shuffle, tap. You might have a 2 shuffle, you might have a 3 shuffle. Depends on how long those legs are, right? 10 seconds. Good job, Rachel. Keep it up. Nice work, Dennis. Keep going. Excellent work, Tony. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Okay. You get a little break from the hard cardio. You have some options here. It's a slam ball pullover to a squat. So you can start with just a pullover. And then you can add a pullover to a sit-up. And then you can add the pullover to a squat. Ready? Here we go. So option 1, just do the pullover. Option 2, practice your pullover to a sit-up. You're going to need pullover to a sit-up later, so practice it. And then pullover, sit-up, squat. There it is. Nice, Tony. Good control on that one. Good, Rachel. You got 15 seconds. In 10 seconds, you're going to throw that ball to the side, and we're going to pop it up for lateral hop squat. In 3, 2, 1. Coming to your feet. Glue your legs together. Top 1, 2, 3. Then drive them apart and squat together. 1, 2, 3. Apart, squat. 1, 2, 3. Apart, squat. 15 seconds. Focus on sucking the legs together and squeezing them. That's what's going to help strengthen the knee and tighten the inner thigh. We got single unders. In 3, 2, 1. If you can go backwards, try backwards. If backwards scares you like it scares me, don't do it. Go forward. If you have an imaginary jump rope, you better be going backwards because you could even do one under your leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, rest. We are so close. So close. We got, I think, 2 more with our slam ball. Then we're really on the downhill slope. Okay? But there's 2 kind of hard ones coming. So just get ready for it. Kneeling slam. You can do this as a standing overhead slam. If there's some restriction in those knees, just stand up and do your overhead slam. Otherwise, down on the ground. Ready? Here we go. Reset all overhead. This is where that hip thrust is going to come into play and help you. I uncurl my feet, I hip thrust the ball overhead, and then I throw it down and release my glutes. Hip thrust, throw. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh my goodness, guys, it's a hard transition. Own it because there's a rest coming. Roll up on the side. We got super skies. Option 1, Tony sky. Option 2, Tony, high knee, high knee. Option 3, Tony tuck jump. You got 15 seconds. Nice. Good, Irma. Nice job, Shadi. 10 seconds, come on. There's a rest coming, you guys, there's a rest coming. We gotta get through these 180 jumps. 3, 2, 1, 180 jumps. Option 1, squat jump. Option 2, squat pivot. Option 3, put your squat jump and your pivot together. If you can feel a weird twisting of the knee when you jump, it's because you're not finishing your spin before you land. So you gotta jump higher. Rest. Last slam ball move. Cool? Okay. It is a slam ball sit-up to a thruster. So here, you're either gonna do your sit-up, which you've already done, okay? So you're gonna do the sit-up, you're gonna sit up and press the ball over your head, or you're gonna sit up, throw the ball, catch it. The throw isn't hard, it's the catch, okay? Here we go. Slam ball, sit up, and then just be ready for that catch. And if you're like, ooh, I need a moment before I throw it again, just push it overhead for a couple rounds and then see if you can throw it again. Nice job, Dennis. There you go. Good, Kelly. Keep going. In 10 seconds. Don't worry, it's not cardio. Come to your feet. We got plie raises. 5, come on up. 3, throw that ball aside. 2, 1. I want you to start in a wide squat, and you're either going to hold your wide squat, and you'll alternate lifting one heel at a time. Or you're going to come up and lift both heels, and then lower both heels, and then lift both heels, then lower both heels. Now, if your inner thighs aren't burning yet, push your butt back. Lift, lower, lift, lower. You should feel your low belly working and those inner thighs. 2, 1, single under, high knees. You can do body weight high knees. You can do single unders or do them together. 20 seconds, those legs, right? Do them together, single under, high knees. 15. Next up, said D. I forgot to grab my rope, it's killing me. 5, 4, 3, 2, full minute. Full minute rest. You can take your slam ball and roll it to the side out of the way. We're done with it. We're done with the slam balls. We're done with the kettlebells. We are going to use a Minivan next. I hurt myself getting out of the shower last Tuesday. I like wrap my head in a towel and then come up. I saw a chiropractor for it. But then he made me feel better and said he treats that problem at least once a week. So it turns out I'm normal. Okay, we're starting with a bounce squat. We're going to put that Minivan around our calves or our quads. A bounce squat. I describe this as bottom, middle, bottom, top. Okay, here we go. 45 seconds. You're going to find the bottom of your squat, come up halfway, all the way back down, all the way up. And your bottom and your middle might look different than mine or different than the person next to you. I want you to focus on how it feels between bottom, middle, bottom. Do that part slow. Bottom, middle, bottom, come up. That's the part that is most effective. You can leave your band on or kick it off. We have a rolling burpee. In 3, 2, 1. When in doubt, do regular burpee. Option 2, roll on your back, turn over, do your push-up and jump to the sky. Option 3, roll on your back, come to your feet, shoot in your push-up, and then jump up. Roll, drop back in your push-up, jump up to the sky. You're coming to your feet for heel clicks. In 3, 2, 1. Tiny and quick. Just click those heels together. Otherwise, you're doing in and out. This one is just as fast as your feet will let you go. Click, click, click. That's pretty quick, Steve. 15. Yeah. As fast as you can go. It doesn't even have to be very big. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh. You guys ready for some good news? Okay. I think we can start counting. I think that's fair. And we only have alligator push-ups and single unders that are considered cardio. The rest is all abs. Cool? Okay. 3-way lunge. You're going to do a forward lunge, side lunge, back lunge, and alternate legs. So forward, side, and back. And then do the other leg. Here we go. Forward, side lunge, back lunge. Forward, side lunge, back lunge. Nice. 15 seconds. We're going down to the ground for an alligator push-up. Our goal, you can be on your knees or your toes. You're going to tuck one hand in tight, like military position, and the other hand is going to come slightly high and outside. Okay? Here we go. You have your last set of single unders in 5, 4. Go ahead and come to your feet. 3, 2. Here we go. Last set of jump ropes. If you caught your breath during those amazing push-ups, you might as well just do some doubles. Yep. You can heel tap. You can double. Oh, yeah, I knew it. 3, 2, good job, Tony. 1, rest. Oh, the really good news. 4 sets left, and the 30-30s are no longer cardio. They're all abs, okay? So we're going to put those mini bands on. They either go around the calves or around the quads. In that same space that we did our shuffle touch, we're going to face the windows, and we're going to do our mini band abduction walk in this squat position, walking side to side. Here we go. So this abduction walk, it can't be super big steps, because if the steps are too big, your knees won't come out with your feet, and you'll have this weird funky angle as you're trying to step out. You got to pull that band open and pull those knees with those feet. So if your step gets too big, you're going to have a weird angle. You got 10 seconds. Our next movement is down on the ground on our back. It's bicycles. If you want to put the band on your feet, you can. Not required. 3, 2, 1. Down on the ground, bicycles. In 15 seconds, we have a candlestick pop up. Option 1 is to do a regular candlestick. Option 2 is to push those toes towards the ground. And option 3 is to pop up to your feet. I will show them, of course. In 3, 2, 1, candlestick. Keep the knees at the chest. Option 2, drive them down, knees to chest, drive the feet up. Option 3, you stand up to your feet. Ten seconds. 3, 2, rest. All right. 3 sets left. We will add our Minivan. It is a Minivan military push-up. Minivan goes around our forearm. If you get it on your elbow, you won't have enough room to do your full push-up. If you get it around your wrist, you're going to get a funky pull, and you could actually hurt yourself. So get it on your forearm. Here we go. 2, 1. You can either be on your knees or on your toes. Tuck those elbows into the side. Press back up. Your body is going to hit that band. This is a really, really common technique in a yoga class to work on the placement of your arms during high plank, low plank. So it's a really common practice to get those elbows rubbing the sides. 10 seconds. We're going to side plank rolling in 5, 4, lose that band, 3, 2, 1. Stacking the forearms in an elbow plank, you'll roll to the right and then roll to the left. You can modify this by having those knees down and working to keep the belly pulled up. Sometimes we modify this because we need to for core work. Sometimes we modify stuff because of injuries. Guys, do what you need to do. You're rolling over on the ground on your back, scissors. 2, 1, here we go. Point the toes, squeeze the quads. Keep the work in the abdominals. Try to resist pulling on that hip flexor. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay. I would say this is like, the next 2 moves are challenging, but not cardio challenging, okay? We have squat thruster, and then our last 45-second move is a judo push-up. So squat thruster, here's how you're gonna challenge yourself, okay? I want you to try to pull your feet up and pull your hands up before your feet land, okay? So make it a quick, solid movement. You can step or hop. Here we go. Squat thruster, step back. Thrust forward, step back, or even hop back. Yeah. Good. You got 30 seconds now. You guys are doing really good at being explosive. Now see if you can be so explosive and land super soft. So I can't hear your feet land. Yeah, that's nice, Rachel. Good. 5 seconds. You're on the ground on your back, wide scissors. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now instead of going up and down, you're going to go crisscross. Open those legs wide. Now again, the angle of your leg towards the ceiling, 45 degrees, close to the ground, that could change from day to day based upon your own mind-body connection. You have a high plank position, oblique plank pulses in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You're going to draw that right knee towards that right tricep. Pulse it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. Keep going. We got 10 seconds here. Three, 2, 1, rest. Okay, last set. Judo push-up. You start in down dog. Option 1, you start in down dog. Now you're gonna roll the up dog, but you rub your nose, rub your chest, set your knees down, and roll into a cobra, okay? Then come back to down dog. Option 2, roll into your up dog, come right back to down dog, And then option 3 is to roll forward and roll back. Here we go. So in my mind, here's what I see. I'll tell you, a coach long ago said this to me, and I still rings true 10 years later. I think about rubbing the nose, rubbing my nose, and then rubbing my chest on the floor and rolling up. And then I try to reverse it. And I rub my chest, rub my nose on the way back up. It's a very different thought process. Really makes you keep that core tight in order to control that roll. You're flipping over on the ground on your back, hip bridge lift. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now again, keep those feet nice and flat. And not only think about lifting your hips to the sky, but actually think about lifting your hips open over your head, like towards your eyes, towards your face. So you gotta have a nice flat foot. Flipping it over on the ground on your belly for swimmers in 3, 2, 1. Rolling it over, arms straight overhead. If you have an impingement in your shoulder, turn the palms so they face each other, thumbs up, tuck the chin. You have 10 seconds. Swimmers are most effective in a slow, controlled cadence. 3, 2, 1. Rest. You can go ahead and stay right there if you want. I really don't know what it was about that workout in particular, but I really just wanted to lay on the floor for like a few minutes when I was done. Okay. All right. For anyone that is running away super fast, please spray your kettlebells. I am going to go through with a mop and a fogger just because I have the time and the ability to, and the next class isn't for a long time. But otherwise, I highly suggest figure 4 stretch, either on your back or seated, single leg hamstring, and a butterfly stretch. Tomorrow, we have OS kicking. This is where I want like big, fake, bushy eyebrows so I can be like, right? You need your speed ropes and your gloves. Speed ropes and gloves. We will be using our beloved slam balls. Wednesday. If you like kettlebells, Wednesday will be your favorite class of the week. Okay? So Wednesdays, there is no 9 a.m. class. I know we're at 11:45 right now, but currently, since reopening, we haven't had class at 9 a.m. on Wednesdays and Thursdays. That will be the case this Wednesday. However, because Thursday is New Year's Eve, our 11:45 class is pretty full at this point. It's got about 13 people. So I'm going to post in the accountability group, and if I can get enough people to add the 9 a.m., but it doesn't like make my 11:45 too, I will add the 9 a.m. on Thursday just because there's no afternoon classes. So that may or may not change. I will post the question in our accountability group and ask people if that class time would work for them. But currently we don't have any classes after 11:45. So at this point, the 11:45 class on Thursday is the last class of the day. Okay? It's New Year's Eve, in case you weren't ready for that. And then Friday, we do have holiday classes. Usually Curtis and I are always here together for most of our holidays. That one in particular usually has us both. We have class a little bit later in the day. They'll be at 8:30 and 9:45. Not too late, Okay? So you guys can go ahead and book into any of those classes. And then on Saturdays, we've just been pretty busy, so we have been adding a second class. This Saturday, there will be a second class. It is at 8 and 9. Cool? So go ahead and sign up all week, because that not only helps you plan and you commit, but it also helps me plan for what you guys want. Okay? Cool. Wherever you are at, we're going to say strong today. Is that fair? We should feel strong after 3 days off. Okay? Ready? 3, 6, 5. Strong. Nice job today. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.